out because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Forced out to his left. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! A big play there. Taking it in. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drive. From that distance, what an effort. It results in the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And it's a fumble. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to look deep here for Ward. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Allstott. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A great play there. 44 yards. as his guys are able to extend their lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time.
Chiefs 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly a disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
That's going to be caught by Tony. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes to throw it. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is.
And got his man complete. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge away.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He starts with a give to Akers, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch, good for... And a first down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw complete there to Johnson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With kickoff just moments away, let's send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on your side of the field as we get set here 1st and 10. Purdy from the gun. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Davis Price hit, and he fumbles it. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to do anything he could. Final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Cobb. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
In motion is Ward. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ward. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 19 yards away. And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
49ers 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. To throw is Smith. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he... And the Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go. Again, Smith. This one goes underneath to Walker, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The throw over the middle taken in, and they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. To the air again, Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Geno. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 30. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Now Geno on first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. A pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Smith now to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Straight ahead, Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Smith throwing again. And incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing again is Smith. Returning right back to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got this down to the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Geno. And he's got his big tight end here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Smith. This ball caught by McIntosh. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Smith. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Throw out wide is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now 2nd and 5. Kamara up the middle. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Badgley able to knock this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now Smith working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Smith. He'll find Metcalf. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down. Again, Smith. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. First down now, but that clock rolling. A shotgun snap for Smith. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. They go play action with Jackson. And he floats one there, incomplete. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Since we're about to get underway, we'll kick it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But your opponent has the ball just across midfield. First and 10.
Okay, here we go.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Throwing Jones.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the freak, Javon Curse.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will... Challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. And it's 1st and 10. And he lost the football. And it's Washington that scooped. And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Now for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great.
You're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz.
Hurts fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Commanders' 24.
On the option to give to Swift. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Buying time to his left. And he fends him up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
3rd down and 10.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Oh, the return is Scott.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to...
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Partner, they've got...
The offense for the Cowboys getting set to go on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost...
Oh, Prescott stripped. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Alvin Kamara from 17 yards out. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. A second down throw for Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And again, it's Prescott. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. A give. This is Kamara. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Alvin Kamara with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half.
41, Cowboys 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here? The ball comes out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Browns drive about to get started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. In motion is Ward. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They'll get this out to Kamara. Now inside the 25, Alvin Kamara. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Alvin Kamara, 63 yards. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
the coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Now Jackson on first down.
To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. You're down by 6. You've got the ball on your side of the field as we get set here, 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They certainly didn't.
So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Now it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 7. You've got possession at midfield. 1st and 10. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Browns. Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And Charles, it set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to...
Now the ball comes loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the draw, this is Allstott. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mike Allstott. 65 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select a replay. The Broncos getting ready to go on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, that's Ward. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. And he had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that? Lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. Jackson now. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up. Scrimmage. They'll try to pound it in with Allstott. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Mike Allstott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With you for today's game is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at halftime.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just wiped it away, didn't they? They just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap. In the second he sees an opening, soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll go down at the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
To throw is Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos add 6 to their lead.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Herbert has it knocked free.
It's picked up by the Broncos, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2.
as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're only down 3 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught downfield by Miller. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Jackson on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Point after try forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So Garoppolo and the Raiders now down 28-24. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. It's caught here by Adams.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Here we go. 2nd and 6 coming up. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Garoppolo to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
They've certainly hit the point of no return in this one, because that was absolutely the last time they could afford a sack. You got to sustain your blocks and keep your quarterback clean for as long as it takes in this situation. They failed up front this time to do so.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Garoppolo. Got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Garoppolo. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that...
There he goes, left side. And take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good, and the lead is up to 5. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken at the goal line. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thanks, Coach. We start this challenge in the third quarter, and there's still quite a bit of time left. You're trailing by 10 points, but you're in the red zone. 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown Raiders. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. On play action, it's Mahomes.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And the Raiders have got him. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number?
And he's going to go down again.
Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. It fights him off. Flush to his right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Oh, he bowls over it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Jackson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Jackson. Fighting to stay upright. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson.
Here's a slant, and he's got it to Ward.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
They run the quick dive with Allstott.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there.
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter. That was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try to get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Well, throw left side to start out. That's complete. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Up the middle, McFadden. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's able to find Miller. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run, McFadden. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They go again with Allstott. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Mike Allstott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here. And they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Fighting through, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
On second down, Jackson.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Now Lamar changing the look.
They go play action now. Jackson. Touchdown! A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now Mahomes throwing on second down.
That one complete downfield to Johnson.
A big play there for KC. 41 yards. On first down, Mahomes.
That's going to be caught downfield by Miller.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And again, it's Mahomes.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Mahomes now to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Deebo Samuel from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On 3rd down, Jackson escapes under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Hester. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. One final try from Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if...
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Play action. Now Jackson.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now it's Jackson. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Allstott. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man right side is cut complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll run for it with McFadden. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren McFadden with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 11 yards for number 11. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They keep it with Davis on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Here's Mahomes to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Over the middle. That's caught by Miller. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On play action, it's Mahomes. Finding Miller once more, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. A 10-play drive that time. And it all culminates with a Terrell Davis touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Set up shop in enemy territory. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Back to the ground, McFadden. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And quickly, they get to the line. Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Jackson to throw. And it is caught. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. McFadden up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 2-yard line.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Raiders drive the entire length of the field. for the score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now Mahomes targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. Well, I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go again with Davis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Again, it's Johnson. And I think the ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 1. Up the middle to Davis. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 10-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And Davis with it left side. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tap and foot drag.
Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Taken at about the 1.
Some strong running at the 20.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren McFadden, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25.
And now here comes Kansas City.
And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
A first down carry for Davis.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to...
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
3 quarters in the books. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give them 18 on the play.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
On On second down, McFadden skirts by him at the 35. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
I would say that's what you call a whole lot for a little, huh?
When you bust that move out of the bag, you hope for more than 4 yards, but hey, 4 is what he got. The offense on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
We changed it.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. A 4th down. They felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Deebo Samuel, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had the big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out.
And what a return. He's all the way down to the 30.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Mahomes. Got a man complete to Miller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So out come the Raiders. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give to McFadden out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action now. Jackson. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. Here's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And they'll run here with Allstott. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Mike Allstott, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that, because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Hester to return from his end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run it again here with Davis. Nice little juke. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
He gets it left side of Johnson. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Jackson now. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now Jackson. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Up the middle, McFadden. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren McFadden, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important 1st sack if they do want to turn things around.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field. Guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to look deep here for Ward. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. The Hollow. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
105 yards rushing now, as he's done it on 22 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, Mahomes. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to pound it in with Alston. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They go up the middle with Lynch. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marshawn Lynch with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's all capped off by a Marshawn Lynch touchdown run. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Now a first carry for their fullback. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Jackson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Well, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. It's complete. It's Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
They'll try the right side here with Davis. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
94 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And here's Davis to run again on second.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to and he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Running left, here's McFadden. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
There's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from it, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Dancing to his left. And he'll be corralled right around the 34th. And now they're in the hurry-up. First down, a run with McFadden. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to it quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now it's Jackson. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
Now Lamar changing the play.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
As we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returnable here for Hester. Now, and deep. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run, McFadden. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren McFadden, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are on time now early in this 4th quarter.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Hester to return from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so he doesn't cover him anymore. Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mahomes now on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forcing the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They go play action with Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Inside give to Davis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Caught right side, Davis. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes going to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
Yeah,
I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Oh, boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Now 2nd and 4. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. From the pistol, a McFadden run. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, McFadden. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren McFadden, 30 yards. And the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 7. 1:09 to play. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Mahomes will throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Mahomes. Pass caught. Miller. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here comes 2nd down and 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here comes 2nd down. Mahomes to throw it.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Mahomes. On the right side, this is Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Mahomes throw complete there to Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
One final try for Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Holt.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory if only...